Alright, this is it. And it's the damage earlier on that is really making the difference. Like, the fact that I'm taking damage so early on. Oh.
Here goes.
Alright, I'm cool with that, actually. I don't mind. That was dumb of me to, Okay, that was kind of an awful position. And this sucks. Okay, that was... We're out of here. We're out of here. I don't care. We're finally out. Yes. Okay, that was really, really bad, but you know what? It's cool. It's cool. All that matters is that we completed Forest Follies without dying. At least I'm not having problems with shop skip. Shop skip is annoying to miss.
Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes.
Okay, that's cool. $40 seconds. Nice.
Good day for a 12 hour. It's on.
Yeah, that was kind of dumb. Okay, I didn't think that was going to be super skip, but I guess it is. Oh, okay. All I want is just not to get tigers. Thank you. Kind game. Okay, I think I'm just gonna chill. Yeah. Yeah, 1 of 5 is fine. I don't mind. We're out of here. Alright. And then if I'm not stupid on Hilda, because that's been a point of death. Because I feel like even just pointing it out and just like making an extra note to just like focus more on this boss, because I've been having trouble with it, so like, okay, don't do anything extra stupid. Okay, that was extra stupid. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so we're gonna be mega slow today. I was just scared. Sometimes that just happens on Goopy, where I'm just like... I just take a bunch of damage at the start. It's like, nah. Well, whatever, I guess I'll just kind of play it not dumb. Which is usually just kind of you kind of hesitate more when you're at 1 health. Because I feel like it's more the thought of it that is like scarier, like, than actually being at 1 health. I don't know if that makes any sense. It's all in the mind, baby. Because I guess there are some days where my, like, I just feel off, like, physically. Like, I'm just like, not doing inputs as well, and just kind of feel sluggish. But then some days I'm feeling, like, not as good mentally. Shouldn't even worry about those. Okay. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Remember, the yellow ones, you stay back. As your job. Okay, bait it out early. What? What? Wait, what was that? She just died mid-phase. That's never happened to me before. What? And that was slow? That was like 1:20. I know I was kind of slow. I wonder if it had something to do with me taking damage and then using the super, so I kind of was delayed. That might have been it. So it was like still slower, but it just, that last phase was faster. Ooh, getting some good luck. Doesn't matter that much for me, but okay, whatever. That's fine. It's a bootleg version. Okay, I'm just gonna go for the route of just spam cards. Okay, yeah, it worked. Yeah, I wonder if that's just the strategy, is just throw as many cards as you can. Yeah, that's also weird. Because that last phase felt fast. I got good RNG, and it was a 44. Which is really weird to me. Maybe it was that part where I was kind of spaghettiing instead of just using the card. I don't know.
A brawl is surely brewing. And begin.
Okay, that's fine. Took damage there, but as long as I don't take any more, it's fine. Yep, sometimes the lava trap just saves you. Okay, and this is last phase, so... Nice. Okay, I was a little worried there, but it was fine. Okay, here we go. No deaths so far. 50 seconds is pretty good. Although I don't know what my best time is. If I got 0 seconds, I guess I guess if it's a gold split, then it's probably means that it beat my time by like milliseconds, which aren't counted on the leaderboard, so doesn't matter that much. Well, I guess it does matter slightly, but I didn't need to hit that. Yeah. Oh, that sucks. Went too close. Flew too close to the sun. Okay, is it going left? No, he's going right. Okay. Oh, it sucks. Kind of knew in the back of my head, like, I shouldn't have thrown that card, but it's fine. It's pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. I think I use darn and dang in different contexts. Like, because they seem kind of interchangeable, but they're, I don't know. But just sometimes it feels better to say one than the other. Nice. That's really good to get. All right. Oh. Okay. Okay, good thing that phase was over, because I would have lost a lot of DPS, or my DPS wouldn't have been as good there. Oh, that sucks. It's not a big deal though, we're at 3 health. And the last phase is pretty consistent to not take damage, so. Okay, cool. Okay, we're safe. Nice. Alright, we're doing good. Pretty good run so far. Oh, rip. Okay. That damage kind of sucks, but at the same time, it's also not that big of a deal. Now that damage does suck and is a big deal. Okay, well, that was a waste. How did I know? Okay. Just wanted to use that card just in case. Just to be sure that he would die before the cart came. Is that what it's called? Nice. A couple of mistakes there, but it's fine. It really doesn't matter that much for taking damage on Beppy, because the last phase is pretty much free, unless I fall through the platform and then die. But sometimes I just get lucky too, and I'm fine. Okay, I'd rather not have to clutch out the last phase for this one. Okay. Alright, that was pretty clean second phase. Haven't taken damage yet, so... Okay. Well, that's cool. Now I just gave myself this great challenge. I definitely wanted that. Okay, whatever. Sometimes I can just know, like, what I did was just really stupid, but it's like, it didn't really matter that much anyway. Although those cards probably did cost some time. I'm still cruising though. Rumor hasn't been as big of a deal as of late. But I feel threatened. Ah yes, I feel threatened by a video game boss. I wonder, because I actually got the, on Werner, when he, like, goes across and you have to jump on those, like, parryable, like, bouncy things. Oh, that's not good. Okay, cool. Well, alright.
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Would you like if I make that pesto tortellini chicken?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, all those landed. Nice. Alright, yeah, we're cruising. Nice. Yeah, I felt like that second phase, it's really nice not getting Doritos on the second round, because it's so much easier to dodge the balls. and just get good damage. Because that second phase felt really good. Or the balls. The balls felt good. I feel like I have so many great clips that could just be taken out of context. I'm just that type of person. Okay, this first phase has kind of been a mess so far. Okay. That was a really helpful card. And nice. That second one too was very helpful. Okay, still a little scared. Nice. That was really lucky. That was really, really lucky. Like, I kinda was flubbing it. I was slipping there at the end, but it didn't matter because I got insane luck. This one, the priority I think is just try not to take damage, because doing the damage boost at the end saves so much time. I need to grab that immediately, but it's fine. Holy crap. So good. And we can damage boost too. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, okay. I didn't have the card right when I needed it, but I was a little scared of that star still being there. But that was pretty good. If I wouldn't have, I don't even know what exactly I could have done. I think if I would have waited like a tiny bit more, I could have used the card. But dashing was the better option, or the safer option, so I'm cool with it. But otherwise, that was really fast. I think if I have 3 health, I'll go for it, because it's not a very risky thing. Really, because, like, I don't know, the last 2 phases aren't that hard, so I'm not super worried. Okay, yeah, we're going for it. Okay, I took damage, but it's fine. Yes, and then he goes to the middle. So good. Yeah, that's such a fast phase if you do that, if you get it. Alright. Cool. Nice. Yeah, that was so good. It feels so good to get. This is one of the most satisfying bosses. Feels so good to get that. And even though I took damage, it didn't matter. I didn't take any other damage, so. And a double star to just top it off. That's nice. Okay.
A great slam and that's it's on.
That was pretty decent. Yeah. A little scared to... Don't want to get bit of that. I don't want to die here, so... Okay, thankfully we're getting sharked twice, so... Pretty good luck here. Yeah. It's gonna be so much longer if you get, like, dogs. Oh, and we skipped that. Nice. Actually, I don't know why I'm pointing that out, because that's pretty normal. I think it was just, I remember last run not getting it. It's just what's on my mind. Alright, we got a hefty lead here. Yeah, cool. Oh, we're going into it already. Wonder... Do I just spam cards here? Yeah, I'll go for it. Okay, that worked out. So, it's good. To go under. Cool. Nice. Alright. Phantom Express is like the gatekeeper here. Oh, A+ too? You didn't have to. You didn't have to. You're so kind. This boss is it's spooky. It's very spooky. I think by design.
A brawl is surely brewing. You're up.
Okay. Kind of spaghettiing. Alright, cool. We'll just do this. Right? It's fine. Oh. Really, man? Oh, this sucks. Taking damage there. It's just so easy to take damage on this boss. my life flashed before me. If I would have missed that parry, I would have been so sad. Okay. Behind, which is kind of weird because we've had pretty good time lead, but yeah, I did play it safe on that final phase. I couldn't afford losing, so. And then the 3 cycle, yeah, I can understand. It was kind of slow. It's just I had 1 health. It's that second phase that's just like so prone to just spaghetti. To just spaghetti out of control. And then you lose both your health there. It's probably the hardest phase. The last is just scary. Alright. Alright, here we go. No hearts here, which is a little feels a little clencher. Is that because I'm using the spread EX? I feel like it's not. If I would have just had a slightly better lobber trap, that would have been perfect, I think.
A brawl is surely brewing. And begin.
Okay, I just waited there. I didn't want to risk it. Okay, cool.
A brawl is surely brewing. It's on.
Oh no, that's not good. Totally messed that up. 1 health's pretty scary. Especially since there's no hearts left to save us.
This match will get red hot. You're up.
Okay, it's fine. Yeah, that was fine.
A great slam and then stop. You're up.
Okay. Thankfully I made that. resetting there would be awful. Just not gonna risk it. Just gonna use another one, just for good measure. Probably not the smartest decision, but it's fine. Oh, that was kind of a sus move. Nice. Alright. I don't know. We did get a PB, right? Because it's 34-46. Yeah. Nice. PB. Not a huge PB. I thought it was going to be way more, but I think the... Because it seemed like I had like a minute of extra time. But it was only, it ended up being like 20 seconds. So, I could have done better on Phantom Express. Definitely. It was like a 29.09.